horsepower Mercury 2.5-liter outboards, owned by D&E Motorsports of Deerfield Beach, Florida. Todd Detling from Lighthouse Point is the driver, and Tag Estes from Miramar is the throttle man. This boat previously campaigned by Paul DePue and Lee Murray, as well as Ryan Beckley. There you see battling side by side with another very similar 32-foot Doug Wright. That is Paul Riccio and Rick Beluca in Rolling Vengeance S516. Very close to the spectator fleet right there. Making their way back south around in the corner there. Heading back towards turn one, starting their second lap. Paul Riccio at the wheel from Boca Raton, Florida. Rick Beluca on the throttles is also the owner from Fort Lauderdale. So brand new 32-foot Doug Wright, just completed by Supreme Marine of Fort Lauderdale. Supreme Marine rigged and painted this boat for Rick Beluca of Team Rolling Vengeance. That a guest throttleman at the last event in Hollywood where they took the checkered flag. Gary Ballou was on the throttles for Rolling Vengeance there and won the race. We got a great battle going with D&E Motorsports right now here in Sarasota. It's the 23rd annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix.
Get out of this. I am. There you go. Okay, straighten it up. All right, you're lined up perfect for the bag, dude.
Todd Detling at the wheel. Tag Estes on the throttles.
I'm getting in bad water. You can come over to the left a little more. Get us out of this. Tuck in just a little bit.
Side by side, battling around 90 miles an hour here, just above 90 miles an hour between Rolling Vengeance and D&E Motorsports. Looking back a little bit, there is Deep V Cats running on the right-hand side of the screen there. Lee Austin is the owner and throttle man of Deep V Cats. Steve Quick is the driver. This is a 32-foot LA Marine built in Fort Lauderdale. Rigged, maintained, painted by the guys in the boat. They always do a great job. Always have this thing running strong. Very wide stance on this 32-foot boat as they round turn number one on the second lap. These guys in a points battle with Miccosukee Indian Gaming for the 2007 National Championship, as these two boats are the ones competing in all the races in the series thus far. So they are 1-2 currently in the National Championship, with Miccosukee having a slight advantage. But Deep V Cats never showing any signs of surrender, running very strong. S12, Steve Quick and Lee Austin. Some of the sponsors aboard Deep V Cats include Lavorsi Marine, as well as Throttle Up Propellers. Here you see the skyline along Lido Beach there. There's SuperiorAsphalt.net trying to catch up. 30-foot skater, the first race in the ocean for this team. Third race overall. The first couple races for this team were on the lakes on the OSS circuit. And making their appearance here at the Superboat International Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. Playing a little bit of catch-up at this point right now. John Talley and Ryan Beckley aboard this 30-foot skater. SuperiorAsphaltInc.net. Other sponsors include Ringelberg Exotic Auto, Phil's Site Prep, JD Byrider from St. Clairsville and Dover, Ohio, DNA Energy Drink. Very special thanks to Phil's Site Prep in Sarasota, EnergyThis.com, Grattan Mortgage, CarCredit123.com, Ref Sports Bar, and Mako Vodka. Freeze Frame Video is also proud to be a part of the Double Edge Motorsports S111 race team, supporting the team in any way they can. This is a local race team from here in Sarasota, so they've got a lot of extra help for this race in Sarasota. Some of the year-long sponsors include CarCredit123.com, JD Byrider, Florida Graphic Supply, Action Kawasaki Yamaha from Bradenton, Florida, the Chicago Case Company, as well as Skater Powerboats. There you can see all the spectators here in Sarasota, one of the biggest spectator fleets of the year and every year. Sarasota, the Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix, a highlight on the stop of the tour. Up for the lineup right